Thank you, Robert. Leader Boehner said the administration has got to release an exit strategy for General Motors. Does the president have an exit strategy? And I know he described these principles that he's going to follow during restructuring, right. But is there a timeline for Washington to get out of Detroit for good?
Well, Phil, as you know, the president has made a series of difficult decisions that lead us to the point where we are now. And as he has said on many occasions, he doesn't desire to hold a significant share of or run on a day-to-day basis an auto company. But he does believe that the investment that we're making is structured in what is in the best interest of taxpayers, and that we'll get out of this equity as quickly as possible in order to protect the investment that taxpayers have made. I don't know that there's a specific timeline, but Phil, let me broaden a little bit, because, and I did this a little on Friday, but you basically had several different pathways here. On one side, you had a bankruptcy that largely would have resulted in a liquidation. Probably 60,000, 70,000 direct jobs lost, not including suppliers or things like that. Obviously would have had a dramatic economic devastation in the Midwest region and throughout the country. I think another side of this was simply to continue pouring money in to a company that you knew wasn't acting in any viable way. The president decided on a different path that I think made some real concessions in restructuring the company. You'll have a company after about a 60 or 90-day bankruptcy that will emerge without a balance sheet loaded down with debt. A restructured company that the task force and the president believe can be profitable while selling in a scenario that sells far fewer cars than what it would take to break even at this point. So the president is certainly anxious to get out of this business, but at the same time, he made a series of tough decisions to save off something that I think would have been far more economically devastating.
But there is no exit strategy.
Well, no. I don't. Well, maybe I should. Maybe I can start all over again. There is an exit strategy. It's to get this company viable. It's to get the economy strengthened so that GM is producing cars that people want to buy, that Americans have the income to buy those cars, to do so in a restructured way that allows them to be profitable more quickly, and then in order to protect the investment that taxpayers have made, we get out of any involvement in the company. That's the exit plan.